Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, as you know, I'm trying to make up my old comic collection once again, and I'm using the League of Comic Geeks. I'll put that on screen. You know, I've spoken about it a few times now. I love it simply because now that I'm getting back into comics, it's a very fun way of me to remember what I've got. I have remembered most of my comics off the top of my head. I went through a massive box after box after box, and there was a lot that I didn't remember. But I have brought home a massive box full of comics. I'm going to go through them and basically just give you some of my, I think I packed in here my favourite comics that I've misread in the last few years. So there's a few extra treats as well. So if you are a Sonic fan, I've brought Sonic Heroes for the PlayStation 2. My partner has a PlayStation 2. I do, but I think it's in storage somewhere. So I'm just going to play it. I'm going to hope to play it anyway. But like you can see, there's a few games in here. There has been 2 Xbox games in here. Modern Warfare 3, which, by the way, I prefer to Modern Warfare 2. And Halo ODST, which is my personal favourite Halo. I just enjoy the nice quiet, and that soundtrack is bliss. Anyway, we've got a few more PlayStation 2 games, I believe. We've got actually quite a handful more, so I'll show you those and then we'll get stuck into the comics, and then just keep an eye out for Wednesday, because I am painting my Warhammer today and filming content for that as well. So if you like to see that, stick around. Or this could come out after Wednesday, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But first off, we've got PS4, the Arkham collection. I've got this on 360, but you can't go wrong with more Batman games. I love the Arkham games. And then I've actually got 2 copies of this. I've got this copy, then the Platinum copy. The Platinum copy has seen better days, so I thought I'd bring this one. Jack and Dexter. I have the manual, has been seen better days, but God, I miss these days booting up the PlayStation. What a legendary game. Then we have possibly it was my first ever Lego game, and I remember it never really worked from as soon as I got it. I had to pray, and so as soon as I got it to work, I was on it for hours and hours. Lego Star Wars, the video game, and it's got the manual. It's got that manual. Oh my God, I never used to read it. It's got I did read it, but why? I don't know why. And if I remember correctly, the disc has not seen. It's not that, but I'm not showing you that. That's probably why it didn't work. But this game is legendary. So good. And then we've got another incredible game. I love this game. I love it so much. I remember if you changed the date on your PlayStation 2 or just played it on Christmas Day, they had Christmas hats on. I think they can do a Halloween as well with pumpkins on the head. I didn't know until recently that they did 2 more games, and number 3 is apparently really hard to find. But I'm not getting rid of this at any time soon. Hasn't got the manual, but let's see the state of the game. Let's see the state, if I can get it out. It's not that bad. They've been in my car overnight, so they are very cold. Oh no, don't know if you can see that. You can probably just see me. It's seen better days. So this game, I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I follow a lot of people who collect PlayStation 2 games and Platinum games and whatnot, and I think I'm the only people that played Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. Australian game. Well, you're Australian. It's so fun. You're a Tasmanian Tiger. Look at that disc colour. With boomerangs, but you start off with one, then you get two, then you get like speed boomerangs and fire boomerangs. So good. And then obviously, as I've got the first game, had to get the second. This game is actually really good, and this is when you create your first. Oh my god, it's taking me back. It's taking me back. And then you've got the whole manual inside with a character checklist, and I've been so sad to tick them off. So great game. I'm a huge Crash fan, so the last 3 games are Crash. Crash Tag Team Racing, incredible, underrated Crash game. It's got the manual and it's got all the characters in it. I loved this game. I think I played Mario Kart as well as that, but that. Oof. And then Crash Twinsanity. What? Oh, that even sounded like it. This was a very fun game. And then on Platinum we got Crash Bandicoot the Warp, The Wrath of Cortex. I think this is just number 3, I believe. This game, the soundtrack is in my head. And it's got its manual. Oh my god. Incredible stuff. So, that's the games out of the way. I've spoke for quite a long time. And I've got a stack of comics. So, we're just going to go straight into them. We've got Tank Girl. I love Tank Girl. We've got World War Tank Girl. We've got all 4 issues. But I love it. And I love World War 2. I like World War. So Tank Girl with the art. Pick it up. It's so good. And then we just got a few modern releases. Wolverine Revenge, number 1. Still need to read that. And then I'm rereading these Night Watcher, and then obviously the Ninja Turtle comic, which I'm actually really enjoying. And I preferred Donatello's art. If you've read it, or if you've seen my other video, you would have saw that I was like, ooh. Then we've got one of my favourite single issues of Batman ever, written by Tom King and drawn by Lee Weeks. It is sublime. Let me quickly show you why. I had this framed on my wall because it was just absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, it is incredible. And then this is the page I had framed. Say what you want about Tom King, but the way he wrote Batman and Catwoman and their relationship and their art, I loved it. Just incredible. And then we've got another Tom King book, Batman and Catwoman. So good. I really enjoyed this. And Batman looks hella sexy. So does Catwoman. You know what? The story was a bit confusing because it was, I'm pretty sure it was in the past, present and future. But I really liked their daughter's suit, Batgirl's suit. Batman needs more leg holsters because, damn. Oh, shit. And then we've got, guess what? Another Tom King story. I love Tom King. I need to reread this story because when I first read it, I was thinking, Jesus Christ, Tom King likes to write. He likes to have speech rules everywhere. Superwoman, Woman of Tomorrow, and they're making a film, I believe, by James Gunn. Hopefully Tom King's involved because, you know, but this is incredible. Look at those covers. Yeah, I'm going to have to reread that. I'm going to keep that to one side. Then we've got, I think, a few Marvel books now, I believe. Yes, we have got a few Marvel books. So we've got Hawkeye versus Deadpool. I love this. I think this is the book where Hawkeye actually uses sign language to speak to Deadpool, which I think is a nice touch. Then we've got Batman and Catwoman Special 1 again. Tom King. Just anything with Tom King, and this is set during Batman and Catwoman. So the daughter's there. Catwoman looks old, but you know. And then we've got some Image, I believe. Yeah, Image. That Texas Blood. I love thrillers. I love murder mysteries, and apparently this is really good. I've not read it, so you know. Guess what? More Batman by Tom King. I loved this book. I think this is Fawns. I can't remember his first name, but oh sugar! I remember this book. Look, it's Batman fighting a bat or a dragon or something. I don't bloody know. But this is a letter from. Look, what are you on about? Batman in the UFC. It's a good Tom King book, and the art is just sublime. So I will never stop glazing Tom King. I just love his work, and like I said, the way he wrote Sheriff of Babylon and the way he used to write Batman and Catwoman together, I loved. And then we've got another Marvel book. I think it might be the first. Hawkeye Freefall. I think this skin is in Marvel Rivals. That one. So I was like, one of my all-time favourite Hawkeye, and the art. Good God, it's so good. Rosenberg and Schmidt do an incredible job on this book, and it's only 6 issues. Kind of wish that it was longer, but I'm glad it's not because I've got all of them in first print. So really love that. Anything to do with Big Barda or Mr. Miracle, even if it's just them on the cover. I've got a Scooby-Doo comic somewhere where they just team up with Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. I got it because it's Mr. Miracle. And that goes the same for Deceased, A Good Day to Die. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda in it. I think Mr. Miracle is deceased by the end of the book. And if you've not read the Deceased line, please go read it. It is so good. We've got more Tom King Batman books. I think they've just been mixed up with other ones, but look at these covers. Holy moly. Ooh. This one I'm not... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Joker's in it, isn't he? I forget that Joker's in it. Liam Sharp, I didn't really like his art at first. Let me quickly show you. Didn't like it, but then after a while I'm like, oh, yeah. I can't remember who the main Clay Mann is the main artist on the actual run. So when they did like 2 issues without him, I was like, oh, where's Clay? Where's my boy Clay? And then we've got Marvel books now. This is one of my favourite Marvel books that's come out recently, and that is the Black Widow book. That cover is, oh my god. I think there's 15 issues in this run, and it's got Yelena in it. It's got Bucky, I believe, if I remember correctly. You've got her looking badass like that. What's she doing? But yeah, I love this series, and the art inside is so good. Look at that. Let me try and show you my favourite cover, because it just shows her being badass. But it is such a good book. There are the creative team behind it. Kelly Thompson is incredible. What else can I say? Like, the art is just, oh my god, look at that splash page, guys. So I really liked this. Oh, and save my favourite cover for last. Look how sick that looks. God, yeah. So I brought all these comics back to basically reread. And I probably will reread them. I have got these to read just yet. So I will be filming a separate video of me reading them and then doing a review live, let's say. And then we've got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu 0, issue 0. I believe this is a brand new line coming out, run coming out. So Jed MacKay could do no wrong, and Alessandro Cappuccio, yeah, those people. The art, I love their art. I think this is a new run. But I never know when to pick up comics because I've not been in it for a while. I don't know where to start. So then now we've got a lot of Marvel, well, a lot of Deadpool books. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Nothing else to say. It's so good. And then we've got a fat stack of trades, which I'm going to slowly get back into, of just Deadpool. So we've got... Look at that cover. That cover is just so fun. I think I've got 7 of these. I think I might be missing... Yeah, I'm missing volume 3. But I know where it is. It's at my parents'. Yeah, the art is so fun. I have a bad taste with Deadpool as well as Harley Quinn because they're silly characters. I always think they can never. I don't like the silliness. I like a little bit of seriousness from time to time. But this, I always remember when I was younger, when I first read it, I was like, yeah, they do. This is fun. Look at that. What the hell? Maybe I'm just getting old and I don't like fun. I think Lady Death's in this one, I believe. Yeah, he marries Lady Death, which is pretty fun. I have got issue 3 somewhere because I know what that is, because it's called The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. As I was sorting these comics, I found that. I was like, don't know where the rest are. Then I found those, but I put that one back, and it's got Wolverine, Deadpool, and Captain America, and they fight like they go to a World War II bunker, I believe, if I remember correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then I cannot remember what happens in this. I'm assuming there's an alternative Deadpool, but look at that cover. Yin and Yang. It's sick. I love it. And that, unfortunately, is it. Let me know what your favourite thing about this, my whole comic box, was. I'm going to try and reread them all. I'm going to read Supergirl and Bat and Cat again, and possibly Black Widow, and then Hawkeye Freefall. So I am going to read them all. I'm going to try and read my new comics first and try and post review on there. So there was a little bit of a comic throwback, even though they came out in the last few years. I don't want to bring too much because I want to save space for new comics. And I just recently found out that Dan Mora is doing Justice League Unlimited, I believe, or World's Finest Unlimited. I can't remember which one it is, and he's doing the art. I love Dan Mora, don't get me wrong, but I like a bit of rough. I like, he's too clean cut, but I still love him. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you don't mind, if you could, just give me a like. And if you want to subscribe, please, that would help me out massively. Keep an eye out for the next few videos. Like I said, I've got Warhammer to do, and I've got reviews for my new comics, and just keep an eye out. And like I said, keep an eye out on all my socials. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.